The Fellhollow region in Runescape Dragonwilds has some awesome weapons, and this quick guide is going to help you get the Wolfbane Dagger, Shadow Sword, Dorgeshuun Crossbow, Necromancer Staff, and the Undead Ranger's Bow. First up, we've got the Necromancer Staff, which is easily one of the best weapons in the game. It doesn't have any special effects, but trust me, this dispatches enemies like you wouldn't believe. And of course, the good news is it's easy to get. You can get here through the Lake of Lost Souls, or you can wind step down and take a little bit of damage like I do here. Make your way through the waterfall and over to the entrance. And as soon as we go inside, we want to head down into the main area. This is where we want to be. There's going to be a spectral door just to your right. So what we want to do, get withered up and get yourself inside that spectral door. There is a hoplite in here. You can take care of him if you want to, but all you have to do is interact with this effigy here, and that effigy is going to unlock the Necromancer's Staff recipe for you. You need 24 undead bones, 6 sacred oil, 4 fine thread, and 6 vault shards. Next up is the Wolfbane Dagger. It has a 7 attack combo. It's got the same stats as the Steel Dagger, but it does more damage to the dragon wolves, and it looks pretty cool as well. We're heading to the exact same dungeon, the waterfall dungeon, but this time we're going to hang a left. We're going to get soul rifted on the wither pool here. That's going to make these platforms appear, which we can take to the next part of the dungeon. We're going to continue through the dungeon until we reach this door here. Take a left over the traps and through the spikes until you reach the other side. Once we get to this room here with the spectral door, again we're going to get soul rifted and make our way through that door. Once you reach the other side of the door, you're going to notice on the other side of the room there's another door you can go through. We're going to exit through this door. On the other side, quickly purify yourself and continue on. You're going to come to this area where you jump across these platforms and continue on. Now, usually in this area, we would get withered again and continue to the Zoga to finish the dungeon. But instead, we're going to hang and stay left until we reach this room with the blue light and the dragon on the wall. We're going to head out of the window here, up the rocks, and just follow the path upwards. Take your time. Don't mess this up, because if you do, it's almost guaranteed death. And when you get to the top, interact with the effigy and enjoy your Wolfbane Dagger. To craft the Wolfbane Dagger, all you need is 6 steel bars, 3 silver bars, a draconic leather, and 4 vault shards. And next up, we're moving on to melee, and it's the Shadow Sword. This is a tier 5 great sword. It's two-handed, does a lot of damage, especially to undead enemies, and has a fantastic special attack, which is great for dealing with multiple enemies at once. It is a little bit different to get this one, however. You do need to kill Zogas and hope to get the Shard of Smoky Glass Vestige. This is approximately a 1 in 20 drop. You can kill any Zogas, the ones in the dungeons, the ones in the caves, or this one in the overworld, which I'm killing here. And if you are struggling, you can safe spot it behind that tree there. Just watch out for the flying boulder attack. And once you do get the drop, you need 64 soul fragments, 5 draconic leathers, 4 fine thread, and 6 vault shards to make this. Next up, we've got the Undead Ranger's Bow. This is the level 5 short bow, and it has a special effect where it's increased damage at reduced durability. Okay, we're going to head to the dungeon, which is by Doric, which is in between Silverthorn's Keep and the Lake of Lost Souls. You should enter from the lake side. When we speak to Doric, he tells us that the door is locked. We need to go and find some effigies. Now, we're going to use some parkour, and I've sped this up for you to get up to the top to the first effigy, which is just over here. So go ahead, use wind step and click that. The other one is just behind him right there. The other one is just outside the tunnel, and then the other one is up on the tent. Use your pickaxe to get through the wall there and then enter the dungeon. Once we're inside, we're going to head up to the upper east side, which is this crevice here. Okay, and then just like any other dungeon, we're going to make our way through, past the traps, past the spikes, until we find the room up here with the Vault Guardian. We're going to go ahead and take him out. After we do that, there's going to be a suspicious looking wall. We're going to mine through it with our pickaxe, and then we're going to take a right as soon as we go down here. After we make our way through to the big room, head through this door. We can either crawl through this gap or again just go around clockwise. Once we've made it again, past the fire, past the spikes, there's going to be a granite deposit again. Mine that down, make your way through. There's a chest on the right, and right in front of us is the effigy. That's where we're going to get the Undead Ranger's bow. And to make this bow, we need 16 undead bones, 4 fine cloth, 2 steel bars, 2 sapphires, and 6 vault shards. Next up is one of my favourite weapons from the update. It's the Dorgeshuun Crossbow, a classic RuneScape weapon. It uses bone bolts. It has a special effect where it fires 25% faster. You can use a shield with it, and the bolts are easy to use. And the best thing about this, it applies a bleed effect, which is absolutely devastating. Get this crossbow, all we need to do is complete the Even More Restless Ghost quest. That means speaking to Zanik, grabbing our Ghost Speak amulet, which you can get from the well if you have lost it. First ghost is in Emberwood Village. You do need to have done the Withering Heights quest to get into the village. He's right next to the totem. Go ahead and build him a little house with a roof, and that's that one done. Next up, we're just heading to this point on the map just north of Hope's Fall and the Amaru Tower, and we're going to see this guy here just behind this wall, and we're going to give him a clay decoration. Make sure that you fire this in the kill before you give it him, and that's that one done. Final one is up near Coleridge Pass. Speak to this guy and then go up into the cave. Once we enter the cave, look to the left, use Rock Explosion on this big granite deposit here, pick up the book and then take it back to the buddy, and then go and see Zanik. Just go and head on back to our little goblin friend east of Cathan, and he's going to give you the crossbow recipe. To make the Dorgeshuun Crossbow, you're going to need 12 willow logs, 6 swamp thread, 1 bone crossbow limbs, 1 jade gemstone, and 4 vault shards.